Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. So I'm a little bit tired at the moment because I have just tried on all 12 dresses that I have in my spring and summer wardrobe. These are all dresses that I've made, and I thought it would be really fun to go back through and see all the dresses that I've made over the past few years and show them to you guys today to maybe give you a few ideas for some different patterns or fabrics you'd like to try. And it's really fun for me just to get to look back at all of the pieces that I've made over the last few years. So I'm just going to go through them one by one, and I'm going to start with this one. So this first dress is made from the Nina Lee London Q dress pattern, and I really love this one. I made this one last summer and I wore it so much. The fabric is a gingham cotton from fabric.com, and it's such a great fabric. It's really soft. It's not too lightweight, but it's just lightweight enough to be comfortable. And I made a few alterations to this pattern. I did add the little flutter sleeves, and I also added this little tie in the front to look very similar to a Madewell dress that I was inspired by. And I just think it's the perfect little cute summer dress. This next one was inspired by a rouge dress, and I made this one last year as well. This is a really soft rayon fabric from fabric.com, and I was really impressed by this fabric because it was very inexpensive, but it has held up really well with washing and wearing. So definitely a good quality fabric. For this dress, I used two different simplicity patterns. One was a wrap dress pattern, and then the other was for the sleeves. And then I also added a button detail here in the front to look more similar to the rouge dress. But I think it's just a really great, easy to wear wrap dress and definitely very comfortable. And then next up is another wrap dress. I made this one to look very similar to one from Anthropologie. So it's made out of this beautiful polka dotted lyocell linen fabric from Joann Fabrics. And it's really beautiful. It's nice and lightweight and really great quality as well. And then this pattern is the By Hand London Hannah dress pattern. I did add these little sheared sleeves, so that's a little bit different than the original pattern, but I love the pattern. It's a great basic wrap dress, and it does have pockets. So I think it's a really cute one. I love the color combinations and the polka dotted fabric, and I just think it's such a great, easy to wear dress. And then yet another wrap dress, but this time it does wrap in the back instead of the front. And I think this is such a fun dress. I love this one for the summertime. It has this fun lemon print all over it. The fabric is from Rifle Paper Company, and it's one of their rayon fabrics, so it's really nice and light and drapey. And then this pattern is the Colette Patterns crepe dress pattern. And if you're new to sewing, I think this is such a great beginner pattern. I made a full video going over how to make this pattern because I think it's a really straightforward one to start with if you're interested in it. So I will have that linked down below, but it has this cute little neckline here in the front, and then it wraps to a V neckline in the back. And I also love the sleeves. It looks a little bit funny on the hanger because the facings are hanging out, but I think it's just a really great dress, and it does have pockets as well. Now I'm counting this one as a spring and summer dress, even though I did make it as a fall dress. I think it kind of transcends the seasons a little bit. And I love this one. This is the By Hand London Tamzin dress pattern. It has this beautiful square neckline and these tucks on the sleeves and at the hem of the skirt, which I think are so lovely. I did add some lace detailing to my version of this on both the sleeves and the hem of the skirt, which I think is really pretty. And if you're a little bit unsure about fitting a bodice on a dress, I think this could be a great one to start with because it's a really loose bodice that you then just tie in the back. So it's easy to fit because of that, so it could be a good place to start. But I love the fabric on this dress as well. This is from fabric.com. It's a really flowy, soft rayon with this vintage floral print that I think is so pretty. Next up is another dress from Rifle Paper Company Fabric. They very kindly sent me this fabric from their most recent collection, and it is a cotton linen canvas fabric, which doesn't sound like it would make clothing very easily, but it's actually a really good weight for clothing. It's a little bit more structured, but it's not too similar to an upholstery weight, so I definitely feel like it works. And I love this dress so much. This might be my new favorite dress. I just think it is so cute. I love the neckline and the covered buttons and the big puffy sleeves. I think it looks really cute styled with sneakers and a denim jacket, so there are easier ways to wear it than just being kind of a statement piece like this. The pattern is from McCall's Patterns, and I just think it is such a fun one. I love the design, and I definitely want to make more of these styles. Now, I'm not sure if I've ever shown this dress on my channel because I made this one before I was really talking about sewing as much. And this is the Deer and Doe Patterns Myosotis dress. It took me a minute to remember that, but the Myosotis dress pattern. And I really like this one. It's so easy to wear. It's kind of like a smock style dress. So it's got a really loose waistline and then two tiers in the skirt. And the only alterations I made to this particular pattern were to add a little tie here at the neckline and then to add elastic to the sleeve. It has a button detail here at the front, and the fabric is Rifle Paper Company Rayon yet again. I think it's such a comfortable dress, and I definitely love wearing this one. Now, I've gone ahead and included this dress in here, even though this was a thrift flip, so it's only half made by me, but I really love this dress. This dress started out as a 80s dress with shoulder pads, so I've made a few alterations to try to modernize it just a little bit. So I added these tie sleeve detailings, and then I also changed out the buttons in the front and altered the neckline. And then I also added a little bit of shearing elastic in the back to cinch in the waist a little bit. And I was really pleased with how this turned out. I just think it's such a great basic dress and very classic and goes with a lot of different things. I'll show you these two together since they're the same style. So I made both of these dresses last week inspired by the Hill House Home nap dress. So this is not made from a pattern, but I did make a video showing you how I came up with all of the measurements in case you're curious. But I love these. They're so comfortable, and I know I'll be wearing them so much this summer. They have these sheared elastic bodices that are really, really stretchy and comfy, and then also sheared elastic straps as well. And the skirts are this tiered design. So I made these from Rifle Paper Company cotton. This one is a blue floral, and then this one is kind of like a trellis design on a mint green background. And I just love the fabrics, and the cotton works really well for this style also. Up next is my True Bias Shelby dress, and I love this. It's more like a maxi length dress. There's quite a bit of fabric here, and it buttons down the front. It's princess seamed and then has this cute little tie detail in the back. I did alter the sleeves to have a tie detail as well, and the fabric is this beautiful flowy satiny rayon that I got on Etsy, and I love the floral pattern on this. I'm definitely looking forward to wearing this dress more. It's pretty new to my collection, but I absolutely love it. And then this last dress you will have seen if you follow me over on Instagram. I made this one in collaboration with Joanne Fabrics, so they very kindly sent me the fabric for this project. And this particular dress was inspired by a jumpsuit from Gal Meets Glam, but I made it as a dress. So the pattern is from McCall's Patterns. I did swap to add sleeves from a different McCall's pattern, so I will link to both below. And it's this really flowy olive green fabric. I added faux tortoiseshell buttons up the front and also made a little self-drafted waist tie. And I really love the bodice on this pattern, especially in the back. It has some nice detailing with the seaming, and this dress has pockets as well, so I'm really looking forward to wearing this one more. So those are all of my spring and summer dresses. I hope you guys enjoyed getting a peek into my dress collection. It was really fun for me to go over all of these, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you do have any questions about any of these styles or the patterns or the fabrics, let me know in a comment down below. And if you have a favorite, I would love to know what your favorite is. I don't think I can choose because I made them all, so I love them all individually, but I would love to know your opinions. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out here on my channel today. If you are new around here and you'd like to stay tuned for future sewing videos, you can go ahead and subscribe by clicking the red button down below, and I would really appreciate it. And if you'd like to keep up with me outside of YouTube, TikTok and Instagram are the two best places to do that, so I will have both of those linked below in case you're curious. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out here today, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye!